Alright. On the last time of Dungeons and Dragons, Grave of Man, I went and undid Drez's pacifist handiwork because I felt like being a good guy and relieving the tortured spirits of the undead. Mostly I was looking for clues. Anyway, we went downstairs, we found the guy that we had earlier saved, and decided to actually save him in a fight that was weirdly close, mostly due to my ex. And then we won, and we learned about the lore of this land, enough to fill a video from a guy with a British accent. Anyway, then we came back up here, and Therese had finished mining out the stuffs, and then we took a little break. Both in-game and in real life. Anyway, now I'm about to open this door. I opened the door.
Okay. You enter into a room that probably was, kind of nothing. Very similar to the room that you're in. This room looks to have mostly just been designed for people to pass through. Sometimes large quantities of. There's like a tattered carpet and, you know, some chairs and tables, but they've all been kind of wrecked and there's just rubble everywhere. And more of the ceiling is missing here than in any other room so far.
Okay.
Wow. And is there anything on the wall? Like this wall, that wall, any wall? Are there...
you have the mask on?
Yes, of course I do. I think I actually haven't taken it off all this time.
There are, unlike before where there were paintings, there's actually like suits of armor and like crossed weapons and stuff.
But are they dwarven in nature?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
So they're short. I pat one on the head.
They are fairly short suits of armor. You do what?
I pat one on the head.
Oh, your hand passes straight through.
Oh.
Ooh.
And
all right.
Are any of them holding keys?
No.
Aww.
No, none of them. It's not that easy.
Sorry.
Why not? I want it to be that easy.
I can voice from God says it's somewhere in the keep.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh my goodness, the key was within us all along.
Yeah, it turns out Dimitri is a little wind-up boy.
Skittered, are you the key?
No. I mean,
Okay.
maybe. I don't... We tried the hammer, though, right? Yeah, we tried the hammer.
Alright.
By the
Let's
way,
open up this door.
Your explanation a moment ago of, like, just calling it the pacifist run, basically, conjures up this horrifying image of, like, somebody playing through an entire game, like, doing the careful pacifist solution for absolutely everything throughout an entire game, and then a second player secretly behind them just mass murdering everything and undoing all of their efforts.
Yeah. That sounds hilarious.
Well, aren't there also games where you play through it and if you don't kill everyone, they come back to kill you later? Or that you do kill everyone and their spirits come back to kill you later?
That happens in
definitely.
Snake Eater.
Yeah, definitely more of the latter happening than the former. Usually the game will reward pacifism rather than punish it.
Did the door open?
Yes, so the door opens, and it reveals a very basic supply room.
Looting!
Man, this room must be from California.
Hang on.
Bing? Nah.
There we go.
Okay, so, Dimitri, you find... 1, 2... You find 4 of both types of healing potions.
Are these healing potions or repair potions?
They're... You know what? Because it's you, they are... It's half and half. You find 2 of every kind.
Oh, yay!
It's a myriad of goodies.
Alright, I flip the other 2 medium and 2 regular potions to Therese. Catch!
You also find a baggie with 3 of the explosive-looking things.
I don't know those.
Deck save. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So What's the dex save for to catch potions?
To catch the
He
bottles.
threw potions at me.
Okay, well, you managed to catch them. They're not that hard.
Yeah, I'm just doing a light underhand lob.
My entire audience is not my entire audience. Several members of my audience have sent me messages being like, "Make a mimics," and I'm like, I'm not that mean.
Can I be the mimic?
I've done a D&D campaign where I played as a mimic. It was really, really dumb.
Oh, that sounds
That
cute.
seems really stupid.
It was a monster campaign. We effectively realized I had no real locomotion, so we just had the ogre player chuck me at people.
And then you just swallow them
That's-
whole upon landing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Quite stupid.
It was a single session campaign.
Good. Very
That's
good.
bizarre.
It was great. Okay. So that's pretty much the extent. There's actually like a whole bunch of swords and weapons and axes and all sorts of things that military people would probably be able to use.
If he's not taking the explosives, can I take the explosives?
Mm-hmm.
My companions have been teaching me that weapons are bad.
What?
Oh, these are non-magical. These are about as safe as you can possibly get.
Nope.
Alright, so that's all we find in here? There are no ghosts?
Yeah, there are no ghosts in there.
Alright. Want to choose this side door now?
All right.
Let me open it up.
Click,
Okay.
click.
So inside, you find a bar.
A bar?
Yep. And it
course.
actually
Dibs.
looks... So are you immediately gonna go get drunk? There's booze in the back. Okay. So that's enough to find the booze. So, you almost immediately sniff out a full cask of wine. And it smells like some good shit.
Literally the only sterile thing in this building.
Well, I don't think I can get pregnant anymore.
What?
So
I'm a
that's it?
robot now.
Any
There's
any
some distressing shit to unpack there.
any ghostly
It was
figures or
junk.
objects in here?
Okay, so are you guys actually going to get drunk on it?
I'm not getting drunk, but I'm
I
going to
can't-
investigate.
I can't process alcohol.
I'm going to drink it.
Okay. So, Drez, you start drinking it, and I don't think you were wounded, but you feel really good. In fact, you feel better than you have felt in... it's more or less, you feel better than you felt since you landed in Zagnoth. You feel like a new lizard again. Fresh out of
Tastes
molting
like
and...
home.
and, ready to take on the shit that's around you.
Wait, how do you grow
you feel
wine
good.
like grapes in swamps?
It's not. Anyway.
That's what I'm wondering. How can it taste like home? Unless you mean your other
They
home.
can import wine.
It tastes like not here.
Okay, did I see any ghastly apparitions around here?
You do.
Oh,
Yes. He's...
he?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Maybe. Unlike the other ghosts you've run into so far, this ghost doesn't look like he is kind of on his way out.
He looks more like a permanent fixture.
This ghost looks like he's been here for a while.
Okay, well, where do you have a thing for him? If he's a dwarf, you could just make
Yeah.
a blue Brungren.
Yeah, I'll just throw down the iron hammer. Oh wait, no. Did I make a ghost iron hammer face?
I don't
No.
believe you did.
I think I was going to, or maybe I even like started on it, but never made it. Whatever. Okay, so he is sitting here at one of the tables, and he has a tankard in front of him. He's not actually a dwarf. Maybe it's hard to say. It almost kind of looks like you know when like your camera's out of focus and you take a picture of a person and all their like features are blurred.
Yeah.
That's kind
Yeah.
of what he looks like.
Yeah.
He's
Yes.
gonna die in 7 days?
He looks he looks like
What's that
he looks kind of like a photo of Bigfoot. You know, there's kind of a person shape, and it has like the stuff in the right places, but you can't tell any major details about him. And I don't think he's noticed you yet.
Hey, Drez, can you pour me something?
Mine.
It's for the ghost guy.
Drez is like just face first in this thing, just drinking.
I don't know
Jeez.
if he'd want it anyway. I take a seat. Hello?
Who are you?
My name is Alarin, member of the Tritons, the sirens and songstresses of the deep.
Now you're one of them fish people. I thought we drove you out of Zagnoth a long time ago.
Well, turns out you guys can't necessarily follow us into the water, so...
That's what Dwarf Lantis was for, yeah?
Dwarflantis?
Well,
You
yeah.
were trying to colonize the oceans?
I mean, we were at war. Had to take some territory back from you.
Well, is Dwarflantis still in existence?
Yeah, it's a real thing. You've never been there. Or no, you have been there. Your people have been allied with Dwarflantis for years.
Oh, okay. Actually, we're allied with the dwarves of Dwarflantis.
Impossible. There's no way.
Can I persuade him to believe me?
What is it with Dwarf Lantis?
It's Wander's thing.
It's a dumb joke that it became a real place. Someday you'll be part of one of these campaigns, and it'll be funny.
It's true. Since we've made our home on
And then we'll crash the
Zagnoth,
train into it.
we found that it would be better to ally ourselves against the Leviathans of the deep rather than to fight amongst ourselves. It'd be a fruitless cause. Well, not quite fruitless cause, but it's best to put our energies in the right place. And those monsters from the abyss, they don't distinguish between Triton or dwarf, landlubber or water dweller. Yeah.
I don't believe you. No way. We don't ally with elves. We especially don't ally with sea elves. It makes no sense.
I mean,
What do you want anyway? Can't you see I'm busy?
well, so what year is it?
I thought we established we don't know.
You
Didn't
you
any
don't
of-
know what year it is.
Well, wait, so none of the records from the priest and the keep, there were no dates?
Oh, there are dates. You're right. There
What
there
were
have
the-
been dates, but it's some indeterminate amount of time later, and you've never been able to get a current day of the week from anybody.
But I should know the year because it's only been at most 3 months since those corpses decayed.
Yeah, it's kind of weirdly vague. Can somebody roll a die 10,000? I guess I can.
Die 10,000.
It is the year 1331.
That's
Wow.
really early in
Really?
the spectrum.
Huh.
1331. That's a very medieval time.
Well, it's the year 1331.
That was a huge margin of error.
Nonsense on the calendar of Morden. It's year 4,272.
Alarin just sort
Oh.
of puzzles over things. That number sounds higher.
That
It
was
is
like
higher.
4,000 years ago.
Oh, do you know the calendar?
I have extensive knowledge on dwarfy things, I guess.
Oh yeah, here, Skitter, you're better suited to talk to a dwarf because you are. I don't want to say part.
Oh wait, no, he doesn't. Skitter doesn't hear that, does he?
Oh no, he probably.
Yeah, he
can't.
doesn't hear. He doesn't hear the dwarf at all. Scratch that then.
Durin's
Sorry,
calendar.
I'm using metagame knowledge against myself. That's a weird feeling. Okay.
How would that compare with the calendar used by humans?
We don't. What humans?
Oh, you've never seen a human before?
No. Well, I've seen humans, yeah, but they keep to the south.
Oh, I see. So, this is a dwarven keep. Or
Didn't you see the king on the way in? Greets everybody.
Oh, the king?
Yes.
Unfortunately, he wasn't there today.
Aye, the king wasn't there today, then. But this is the king's keep. He doesn't let people in unless he's here.
Well...
Are you burglars? You here to steal my wine? He, like, looks around almost for the first time and he notices Drez. Face first in the barrel. And he's like, "You, get out of my barrel! It's mine!"
The problem is Drez can't even see.
And he's gonna, like, hobble over and start trying to, like, tear Drez off the barrel completely ineffectually. And he's like, "It's mine! Leave it alone, you monster!"
Drez,
I take it the conversation isn't going very well, Lauren.
I mean, can't you see him?
Oh,
he
yes.
is but whispers
Yes, I can.
and bad accents on the wind to you, Dimitri. The other ghosts were kind of hard to see. This guy's impossible.
Okay,
There's a
whatever.
dwarf in here. And he still believes it's the year 4000 and something of Durin's time. I say that out loud.
Morden, I believe.
Morden.
Yeah. Okay. Now Skiddo hears that and chimes in with the year differential. Was it 4,336?
It was something like that.
Generation gaps. You'll never bridge that. It's really not worth it.
So how does that compare to human time, Skidder?
It's I mean, it's like 3,000 years behind, I think.
Oh,
really?
jeez.
Stop giving humans credit for stuff.
Well, what,
No.
you got a chip on your shoulder? You don't like humans?
They're gone.
Oh no.
Also, compared to the lizard folk imperial calendar, the human timekeeping system is fairly inaccurate. They have to do like a skip week every year to get back on track. Otherwise, they start getting off sync with the seasons.
It's year 32 on the Drez calendar.
Okay, then. Aladdin, shouldn't you get back to diplomacy?
That's what I'm trying to do. Trez, could you please stop raiding this dwarf's barrel of wine?
He'll just have to ask me nicely.
Well, you can't even see or hear him.
Nope. I'm taking the bottle with me.
It's a whole cask. It's like 30, 40 pounds.
I thought you said I found a bottle.
No, cask.
He said a cask, yeah.
Taking it with me anyway.
Okay, so Drez
Because
awkwardly,
I've already committed to it.
He's
Drez
just like rolling a whole cask of ale.
No, he's more like got it like between his arms, and he's just like kind of waddling away awkwardly, sloshing.
Skidder, can you show the dwarf? He's standing right over here. Show him your mallet. Hammer.
Sure. Skidder just kind of like holds out the hammer and waggles it around, and he's like, and the dwarf looks at him and is like, "That's a funny looking dwarf. Where'd you find him? The gutter?" It's kind of green.
He's actually a goblin.
What? This goblin? There's no way. There's no way he's gonna like swing up for a roundhouse and like punch straight through Skidder's head.
No.
You stand on Skidder, just climbing over him.
I can't really stand between them. Like, I'd like to.
Well, I mean, you like put yourself between him and his fist passes straight through your sternum to punch through Skidder's skull. It's largely ineffective on everybody's part.
See how you can't touch us?
What are you, ghosts?
You're the ghost.
Oh my god.
If I were a ghost, I'd know as a ghost.
It's been 3,000 years since the date you've stated. The
What?
reason why,
You're time traveling ghosts. I've heard about your kind.
Who's on first?
Oh god.
actually, so the reason why we didn't meet your king coming through is because humans had claimed this a long time ago.
Humans took the keep? That's impossible. This keep is unassailable. We've held it for years, centuries.
Now, Skitter, do you remember anything from that odd chamber down below about the histories of the dwarves? Was there a reason why they left, or
They didn't leave. They got kicked out.
they did?
Yeah. Like a couple hundred years ago.
A couple hundred years ago, the humans from the south were able to overcome them?
Yeah, I mean... Oh yeah, you're not from this plane. The humans kinda, well... They were down south for a while, and then some emperor or some other, I don't know, he got assassinated from what I heard. He rolled north with his forces and pretty much ousted the, well, lesser races. We didn't have much from what I've heard, and the dwarves, well, they had some things, but they lost them.
Wow, the goblins keep this kind of history?
No, I've just been reading a lot. There's a lot of dwarven books around here.
Huh.
Wait, could you give me one of the dwarven books that describe the taking of the keep?
Sure, give me a second. He pulls out, like, a bag of holding, starts, like, flipping through it. Here you go.
Okay, who's the author of this particular book?
Give me a second.
Sorry.
Let's see. I'm gonna just pick a name at random, because this name is never gonna come up again, probably.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. Let's try somebody different.
I don't know what dwarven lifespans are like, but hopefully this guy knows who he is.
Ooh. This is a, oh wait, no, this is the guy that did Zilfgar.
Dwarves can't live for 3,000 years, can they?
This one's by Lorg Shaft.
Do I know anything about the Lord Shaft?
New.
Do
You know about Andrew
going to-
Jackson?
Oh, of all the ones to.
I know about Lord Vader.
I
Okay,
already forgot what the name was.
so
Lord
are
Shank.
you familiar with the Lord Shaft?
Lord Shaft. I know. I mean, I know of the Smith. I freaking, I don't know, Lord Shaft the First, but no Lord Shafts. That's not how this works.
Oh, well,
He
here's
was
a
probably
book.
from way before.
It's also
The
Lorg, not Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Lorg. Here, I'm
Lord?
gonna copy
Just
and
write it
paste.
out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna copy and paste what the person had gone
Oh,
with.
okay.
Yeah.
Lord
Shaft.
Shift.
Yeah.
Lorg Shaft. Sorry.
I knew of the Shaft family, but they're architects and engineers and smiths.
Oh, well,
Certainly not lords.
here's an account by one of them. I sure to show him the book.
I'm sorry, I seem to have misplaced my my glasses. Eyes haven't been what they used to be. Used to be a sharpshooter. I was quite the ballista man back in my day. Now I'm just a barman.
Oh, well, that's nothing to be ashamed of. Don't say that you're just a barman. You provide an
You're a
essential
great
service.
barman.
I'm the best barman, but also just a barman. Yeah, fair reminder, dwarves only live to be about 300 to 400 years.
Yeah, that's what I was
Not thousands.
thinking. I was like, 3,000 does seem like a long
Yeah.
time. So even if it's the Shaped family, yeah. Yeah, so, you don't remember anything of, say, this place being taken?
No, why would I? I've just been here, tending the bar, serving drinks. Though the king has not been particularly interested in my drink as of late, but that's okay.
Have you gotten any visitors here?
Well, apart from you, there were some other dwarves. They came and they went, and they all said their goodbyes, and it was nice and heartfelt. And then It's been pretty quiet ever since. I don't know how long it's been.
Oh, well, it's been a very long time.
You notice as he's like talking about this, he's like he slows down a lot as though he's like kind of having trouble processing. Like there's some pretty hefty holes in his memory.
Huh. But, so, he's not like a ghost.
No, he's a ghost.
He is a ghost.
Coast to coast.
Yeah. He is barely a ghost. There's something keeping him here. But it is limited. And not enough to keep him particularly together.
Interesting. So, what can you tell us about the keep?
Well, it was built by my father's father long time ago, 800 years, I think. Before my time, before the king's time, but, well, it's been in the family, so to say.
Did they ever dabble into necromancy?
No, why, perish the thought. We killed the necromancers, and built this on top of it, so they never come back.
Oh no.
Wait, you killed
shut up.
necromancers to claim this place?
Well, I mean, you had to take a keep from someone, and we leveled the place and built ours on the bones of it.
Did you guys recycle any of the stones?
No. Why? Why would we do that? Necromancers aren't known for their architecture skills. I'm fairly certain the keep wasn't even theirs to begin with.
Well, it's because some of the rooms here have, well, sort of a shroud over them of
Hell.
necromancy.
Then that'd indicate there are necromancers in the area. They always have that pall about them, that deathly feeling.
Oh, really? Like this dagger? I pull it out.
Ah, where'd you? I recognize that. Where did you find that?
I found it in a desk downstairs.
Desk. We burnt them all down. We threw them into the forges and melted them away, purified the metal and then chucked it into the depths beyond the keep.
Oh, and do the necromancers use these? I lift up my vial with the little wormy.
No. That is horrifying. What is that thing? You should throw that away, or, well, I'd say burn it, but...
I'm just keeping it in case I need to ask a character about it.
Lass,
Person.
things like that tend to come back to bite you in the arse.
Character.
Character.
Sorry. So we had found an underground system. That's actually how we got washed up in here.
Well, then you came in through the sewers.
Yeah.
Gross.
Sorry. So we got washed up in here and we found a really cool chamber. That's where he got this hammer.
That's the king's hammer. Where did you find that?
It was down in a cavern system near the
Cavern
sewers.
system. What? Why would the king put his hammer in a cave? Why were you there to find it? Didn't anyone stop you?
There was no one down there but zombies riddled with these worms in them. And they were human.
What? Humans? God damn humans. Well, more than damn humans.
Do you know where the king would be? Why would he leave his hammer alone?
He'd hide it away only if he needed to. It's the thing he used, his grandpappy used to seal the necromancers away.
Really?
For good. Aye.
It can seal away the necromancers.
It can seal away anything, given the right, tools and setup for it, of course. Think of it as a key, I guess.
Now, these necromancers, did they create portals?
Yes.
Are they sort of the color of my hair? I fling my hair around.
I have never seen them, but I heard they had otherworldly help. And that, yes, they did have some portals. We had one locked away down below. We couldn't destroy it. Not even the hammer could break its It's metal work. We tried melting it, we tried disintegrating it, but it resisted everything.
It was active a little over a week ago.
That's really bad.
But now it isn't. Now there's something in the sky. That looks like a portal instead.
Lass, you're fucked. Just saying.
Now, do these necromancers, do they suck up spirits by any chance?
Well, I mean, that's the core roots of necromancy, You grab a spirit, you use it to do your evil deeds, and then you toss it away. Shriveled and useless.
Oh, I thought they did that with corpses, but with spirits?
I mean, they do that too, but how do you power it? Well, the answer is souls.
Oh. Well, the necromancers are back.
Well then, it's a good thing you've already got the hammer, though. I mean, you said there was one up in the sky. That's a fair bit more than I was ever told my ancestors dealt with, so, well, you've got quite the undertaking. I'd say good luck, but, well,
Now, the reason why I asked you about necromancy in the first place was I keep seeing paintings, suits of armor, inscriptions along the walls.
You're, as you kind of talk about that, you realize that you kind of see two bars. There's the current bar, and then there's a much more extravagant bar, which is what the dwarf is sitting in.
Oh.
Yeah. And you notice there's a lot more, like, barrels of mead and other stuff in the general area.
Oh, wow. So... Oh. Sorry. So it's like really just a spirit door. Do you know who had the office across the hall?
That was the treasurer. He was the keeper of the vaults. Never let anybody inside. Not that I blame him. Heard he liked to swim in it, but never could actually get that information out of him.
DuckTales.
His name was Ebenezer. Goddamn Scrooge.
Oh, come on.
You guys went there first. I'm rolling with it.
No, that's true.
Fair's fair.
But, why do you want to know about Ebenezer?
Oh, well, you see, when we were...
Scrooge McDwarf.
So, after we'd, come through the sewers and been attacked by zombies, and we were led upstairs and instructed by a bizarre mage to try to free him from the tower, and we ended up running into a bunch of homunculi and spirits.
Has it really been that long? Has the keep fallen that far?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Well, damn.
Why are you here?
I've always been here. I was raised here. I was born on that table.
What?
He points at it like a spectral table. It looks clean.
Drez enters the
good.
room. Are you guys still in here?
Well,
Are you here to solve a mystery or rewrite history?
Drez, you can see the dwarf.
Wow.
How can he see...
In fact, you don't see the shitty bar. You barely see your friends. You see the dwarf.
Oh. Oh.
Was he drinking the old mead?
Yeah. He was drinking several 1,000-year-old wine.
Wine. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, this is good
Whoa.
shit.
It's very good shit. You guys see Drez, and he's positively glowing.
Drez, you should be drunk more often.
What was that?
So Drez, you were in this lavish tavern, covered in, murals of dwarves killing the shit out of things, and then drinking on top of the corpses of those things. It's all very well and good. You think you recognize your grandfather as one of those conquests, which makes you a little bit uncomfortable, but it's up to you on whether or not how much that phases you.
Wait, only grandfather? Unless it was a dragon.
Dragons live for a long time.
Okay, so it was a dragon. I thought
He's
you
a
were referring
dragon.
to listen. Okay.
And he looks at you and he's like, "You, scaly butt, what are you doing in my bar? Wait, you're that thief that stole my beer. How was it?"
What? Why are the people who lose wars always construct memorials?
What?
What?
There's all these like war images for this dead kingdom. I'm trapped between time. It's confusing.
Yeah. You are experiencing the bar as it was like 3,000 years ago. Sort of.
And I can see it too, right?
No, not to the extent. There is no color. You're like watching the original film on VHS 60 years later with all the artifacting and film glitches that go along with it.
VHSs aren't even 60 years old.
Yeah, well, just wait. It won't look good.
Oh, I know. Forbidden Planet already went, and it must be about 20 years old.
Yeah. Whereas Drez
Plus.
is seeing the HD re-release with special
nice.
effects and touch-ups.
George
Hopefully not made by
Lucas-ified.
Konami.
No,
Oh.
it's more like the... I don't actually know of any good HD re-releases that have been like
Now Drez
fantastic.
can whine through time.
Yes, so you are on a drunken bender through time and, well, not space. And you have...
We've already done space.
Yeah, it's true.
It's time's turn now.
Yeah, we'll get back. I mean, it's cyclical. We'll get back to space fairly soon.
Drez Blightclaw, destroyer of dimensions.
Actually, getting there. So the dwarf really wants to know what you thought of his wine. Seeing as you drank it all, I might as well hear it from the belly of the beast itself, I guess. What are you
Well,
here
it's in
for,
the belly
anyway?
of the beast.
Well, I mean, I could listen to your stomach, but I think that'd be a little bit intimate.
I think I saw a deviant art about that. With a pregnant lizard. And, anyway.
That's the side of YouTube we don't talk about. Pregnant Elsa and pregnant Godzilla.
Oh my god.
I think this is my first escape in a week.
Holy shit, I actually found pregnant Elsa and Godzilla.
Did what?
Together? Together?
They have Spider-Man babies.
It's always
What?
Spider-Man.
Wait, why?
There's
why
a
is it always
YouTube-
Spider-Man?
There's like a weird...
Spider-Man's a widely accessible costume, so it's somehow become part of that.
Yeah,
There it
there
is.
was a
Part
bunch of
YouTube.
YouTubers that dressed up as
Oh, okay.
Elsa and Spider-Man.
I
and
am
it
not
somehow
going to
became a
roll
thing.
to see if I have that knowledge.
No.
Alrighty, well, I guess I'm sharing this link in all the chats real quick.
No.
Uh,
Don't inflict this on people.
so...
It's not that bad, it's just mind-blowing that that combination existed and was expanded upon. Anyway, continue.
So, seeing as you robbed me of my beer, you here for anything else? I'm all out of customers, so I guess you get to be the first and probably the last, if what your fishy friend says is true.
My grasp on my fate is tenuous at best.
I joined the club. We don't have a
What are you
club.
gonna do when your bar flies away?
I mean, I'm flying away with it. Now that you're here and you've drank my booze, actually, I feel more tied to you than the bar itself.
You were not in the wine, were you?
I put my heart and soul into that cask.
That one cask?
Well, it was the last of my finest product.
I cannot collect ancient spirits. This can't be an ongoing thing.
Relax, I'm not gonna haunt your ass like Metal Man over here.
Hello.
You can see him?
I can see most of things. what happens when you're stuck between worlds. Now that, well, my connection to the world is, well, being digested as we speak, my connection to both is kind of starting to slip and blur.
Well, is there anything useful in the treasury that we'd be able to use against the necromancers?
I don't know, I've never been in there.
Do you know where Ebenezer would hide his key?
Well, he was always a bit of a suck-up to the king. If you wanna find the key, I'd suppose you'd probably be with him. He had a spare anyway.
The king had a spare?
Of course.
Where
What
would
king would not have a key to his own vault?
Well, where's the king's throne room? We've never...
Downstairs. Go down 2 floors. Or did they get rid of one?
You mean it was underground?
It wasn't underground. This keeps on top of a hill. What are you talking about?
Oh.
Yeah, it's on top of a hill. Yeah, it's still there. It's still on hill. It's fine, yeah. We were outside. We saw the hill. It's there, yeah.
I think the humans may have built on top of your castle, too. Just like you built on top of the necromancer's castle.
Well...
How far down does this go, then?
4 floors.
Oh, okay.
5-ish, I guess, if you count the split level on the second level. I guess.
Is that where the
we're deep underground, like a grave, man.
That...
Come on.
Stop linking the fucking Godzilla picture.
I'm not linking it anywhere. Somebody else is up to that.
My chat did not get it, and they wanted to see it, I guess. The sad saps. Anyway.
Well, so how did the dwarves vanquish the necromancers?
Well, we killed them. Stabbed them straight through, crushed the phylacteries of the liches, and locked them away.
What did the phylacteries look like?
Well, I mean, you mentioned the color of your hair. It's something like that, I suppose. Look, it's not like we kept any spare remains around. We crushed them up and threw them away, and that was, hundreds of years before my time. Though, obviously, we still found a couple here and there in the hills.
Mm-hmm. Well, so I suppose it's just brute force, and the hammer is the only thing that can stop their portals. And
well, I'd suppose if you find the old armory, you might find a little bit more than that. But if the king's hammer was hidden away, then I wouldn't suppose much anything else would have lasted either.
Yeah, it was sealed behind solid stone. It actually looked like almost a cavern wall.
Well, that would be a good way to hide it. Make him think there's nothing there.
Very true. So, I'm sorry you're being digested.
Well, I mean, it looks
Well,
like
then.
at least I was appreciated.
Yeah, I've never seen him happier.
Drez, you have a +1 morale for the next hour.
What
On
does that
account
even mean in D&D?
Dwarven,
Nothing.
nutritious...
Is morale a stat?
I can give out random bonuses. Skidder is struck by crippling depression. Nothing changes.
Oh.
Aww. That's okay.
So Ebenezer would have kept another key with the king.
Well, no, I just say that's the easiest place to look. If you wanted to know, he probably would have left it somewhere near his villa down to the south.
A villa?
Yeah, a little place. He was a stingy man through and through. Wouldn't even spend money on himself.
Was it by a lake?
No, a river. Why?
Oh. Okay. Did he like traps?
Traps? No, that was my cousin.
Your cousin liked to make traps?
Well, yeah. He was in charge of refitting the whole keep with more traps. It's mostly a training exercise for the for the young splunkers, but, you know, we took our security very seriously.
Now that I think about it, didn't that house that we encountered by the river or the lake, didn't it?
It had a trap.
It had a trap, but didn't it also lead us underground?
Yes. It has a secret passage into the sewers.
It led us to the sewers?
Yes.
Wait. Ebenezer's place led into the sewers?
Well, I mean, secret passages. It's like making cheese for dwarves. Just everybody does it. I had a secret passage to my brewery, which is like 10 miles away. Nobody questioned it.
Wait, you made cheese?
I...
With the fire-breathing cows?
Fire-breathing cows? What nonsense are you talking about?
Sorry, you're just talking about how...
They live in pastures and they fart.
But they fart fire, right?
No. Gas. And smells awful. Hardly deadly. Unless you get a full face full of it, and then maybe. Maybe on a bad day.
Well, cows have become a lot more deadly lately.
That's... You people really live in shitty times, don't you?
Yes.
Well, anything else, or shall I go pass on like all those other NPCs that you've accosted in the ghostly realm in the past couple of days, now that you've realized you can talk to ghosts?
What's an NPC?
I.
What's a ghost?
Goodbye!
Wait, he's gone?
No, he's not actually going.
Well, you probably don't want to go because isn't that portal going to suck you up?
Well, no, I'm going back into the ground. It's where all dwarves go.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Unless
okay.
Unless the portal has something to say about it.
Where did the dwarves bury themselves? Well,
In the
each other.
ground. Where we belong. Where we came from, and where we return to.
Do
Aren't you
dwarves
already
eat
here?
rocks?
No. God, no.
Oh.
We eat bacon. Beer.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes bacon
Can
beer.
you
I've never succeeded.
can you use rocks for flavor?
No.
Oh.
What, are you trying to sell me some kind of stone soup bullshit? I've read the book.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'll just keep that to myself.
Subterranean pigs?
Pigs can live anywhere. All you have to do is put their food next to them.
Aye, they don't give a shit if there's a sun or not. As long
Exactamundo.
as long as there's food
Subterranean hops?
and there's well, I mean those would be mushrooms.
Mushroom beer. Oh.
Well,
So
Gross.
You-
As hell.
Drez, you are imparted with the secrets to brewing shit.
I don't want to brew shit.
Well, you know how to brew shit in an emergency, but you also know how to brew other things.
Never has such an emergency existed.
and what was your name again?
And I
I don't
really
believe I asked it.
Beg
I-
you not to come up with one.
I don't know.
Oh. Can I see like his name on any of the objects in the room?
No.
Even on the cask that Drez had?
No. The cast actually looks kind of weird. Like it might have been hidden from view by like an enchantment or something. Until one of you guys rolled high.
Drez, can you see if there's a name on the side of the cask that you stole?
Is there?
Let's see. Sure. Here's another one. His name, emblazoned on actually almost every cask, is kind of one of those like burnt brand stamps, whatever, where you like heat the iron and you put it on wood and it burns it in. And I guess his name is Dirtmo Rockfey.
Wow.
That can't be real.
Is that Dirkmo Rockfang?
Dirtmo Rockfey.
Dirtmo Rockfay?
Sure. I don't know. I'm just I've effectively got a
Dirtmo
glorified
Rockfey.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got to get the
What?
Rockfey.
Your name was Dirtmo.
I remember. They all called me Mo cuz
Name's not okay.
well, I mean,
Oh, Mo Sizzlick.
no.
The guy that runs the bar is named Mo.
Oh my god, that was unintentional, but it works.
Goodbye, Dirt Mo.
Goodbye. And thanks.
Dimitri.
Bye. Mitri. Tree. Goodbye, Tree. And he, like,
Well,
also just phases out, like all the other ghosts you guys have dealt with.
Wait, but he went up, not down?
Yeah, he goes down.
Okay, good.
oh, okay, good for him.
Alright.
Alrighty,
And
so
I could-
we learned. Yeah.
I will tell you now, that is literally the last ghost in this keep. You found them all. You've collected them. A little achievement icon pops up in the corner of your screen. Congratulations, you found all of the ghosts.
Wait until
Of
we go into
Fort
the sewers
Zagnoth.
and find the king.
Ghost busted.
Maybe.
I mean, we can make more ghosts.
Okay.
Alrighty, so we learned that a lot of interesting stuff. I guess what we should do is think about getting underground.
I learned
this
that
point.
dwarves are racist.
Yeah, everyone's racist.
And
Okay,
they fought
let's go-
against necromancers. What about this last door?
No, we
I
want to go
I
downstairs.
ineffectually like rub my bag of holdings opening against the barrel that is too big for it.
Alright, Drunky, you can do what you want.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
you-
open the door, I guess.
Okay. So you open the door, and there's another door.
What?
And
2-foot diameter
through
versus a 4-foot
through that
diameter.
door, you can see cracks of daylight. And, like, purple light, or purple-pink light and stuff like that.
I'm going to do a quick trap check.
Okay.
Oh, alright, I guess
You
I see
see,
nothing.
you notice it's kind of dirty. People have been pretty bad about wiping their feet before coming in the door. The achievement is called "Who You Gonna Call?" Wow.
Oh god,
That is
Yep,
literally
that's
the
it.
most. That's the most done achievement like ever.
Yep.
Yep.
As somebody who used to do achievement hunting on Xbox
Wow.
constantly, like every game that ever encountered a ghost anywhere, the achievement was always called "Who You Gonna Call?"
Next time I do one of these campaigns, I'm gonna write up some achievements just in case you trip them up.
It should be the I See Dead People one. Aw.
Okay.
Anyhoot. I guess I open up the exterior door.
Okay, it's the exterior door. Give me a moment. I gotta set something up. Okay. So you open up the exterior door, and almost immediately you are just hit in the face by light. It's been pretty dim in the keep this entire time. But you see a drawbridge that is down, unlike previous.
Oh. Oh, hell, what the hell is that
And
thing?
there is crystal just everywhere on the other end. You kind of seen it before, but you hadn't like really registered it.
Uh-huh.
And
I checked out of curiosity, by the way. It was just on Xbox alone. It shows up in Tekken Tag Tournament 2, Sacred 3, Ghostbusters, and Borderlands the pre-sequel.
Damn.
Jeez.
Well, this campaign is anything but original, so
And who's that guy on the other side of the bridge?
you
He hasn't been introduced yet.
yeah. So you see kind of you know like at the end of The Shining where Jack Nicholson is like in the snow and he's kind of like being covered in
Yeah.
it. And he looks like
Oh,
yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So you see a guy that is doing his best Nicholson impression. Without the like
he's
it looks like he went through The Shining and you are now looking at the aftermath of that.
An
He's just
expression that
waiting
can-
for Op to deliver.
It's an expression that can only be described as Jack Nicholson trying to eat his own eyebrows.
Yes. Except for he's got a mask on and there's like crystals growing out of his everything. He's wearing like
Gross.
a ragged looking robe and that might have been another color once upon a time, but it looks like kind of prolonged contact with the crystal and the evil magics or whatever has kind of turned it this like dark gray black, and it looks pretty awful.
That wasn't there before.
Huh. Well, we'll be back here shortly, I assume. But, I would prefer actually to go to the underground and, look for the spare key to the vault.
Just gonna hope
Really?
that guy doesn't like come after us or something.
He's doing his Jack Nicholson impersonation. Why would he? I thought you were Mr. Pacifist. You wanna go mess his shit up? We can do that. Okay, we can do that.
I'm not. That's not what I said. It's just that we're
Let's
like,
go.
oh look,
Is he
another
a
person.
necromancer?
We'll turn around and walk away and just hope he
No,
doesn't
it's
happen
fine.
to be
It's
attacking
fine.
us.
You know what? We'll go kill people for Drez.
There was just no further inspection of his hostility or lack thereof.
All right, I'm going. Bye.
Okay, so you step out onto the bridge, and almost immediately, stop moving. Pick here. You get to about here.
I don't. Okay, thank you.
You get to about here, and there's kind of this audible cracking noise
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
as one kind of thin, bony arm. I'll bring Skitter out. He probably makes it about here
It emerges
before this happened.
out of
Yeah,
the-
so one bony arm kind of like rips itself free, and there's like crystal bits kind of hanging off of it, sticking out of it, whatever, and then the other arm. And then the whole thing kind of just like slowly marionette stands out of the crystal. Roll, just give me a wisdom save.
That's creepy.
all of us?
Yeah.
Bing.
Bang.
Okay. So that's actually enough. Give me a second. I have to go.
Skitter's gonna get screwed.
Oh,
I have to
no.
make a very quick asset.
Oh,
What is
no.
Wait, what is wrong with roll 20? All of its rolls are wrong.
Did it break on you again?
Weird. It gives me. It said if you highlight it says +6, but my save mod is 7 on my character sheet, and I'm like, how is it getting this wrong all the time? I don't understand.
Yeah, mine's a +2, which is right.
Do you have it as a save proficiency?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wisdom
mine's a
check
plus-
is proficient, and the save mod like green little entry spot
Oh,
says 7,
wait.
and then I highlight my number and it says +6.
Wait, there's
and
a
I'm like,
save
what?
proficient question mark. So my proficiency would be charisma, right?
You're a bard.
know.
Yeah, you would get yours would be charisma and something else. I don't know.
And
what.
dexterity, I think it was. I
I
think
don't know.
for-
Look it up in the rule book.
I think bards it's charisma and dexterity. So I never had them as proficient this whole time.
Whoopsie doodles.
Well, pay attention.
Well, so there's the score, the mod, the save save mod.
Your saving throw proficiencies are dexterity and charisma.
Okay, well I've
So-
checked both of them, so now they're there.
Wander's currently drawing some stuff. Does anyone have any
Oh,
deep
no.
conversations they want to have right now?
Oh no!
I know what he's drawing.
What is gonna happen?
It's gonna be awesome.
It is going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it.
All right.
Oh no!
This is the dumbest thing. This is the dumbest thing I've done after the last dumbest thing I've ever done for this campaign.
I've lost track. There's been a lot of dumb things.
There's been a lot of dumb
Yeah,
things.
it's been a lot of my fault.
But so you guys remember this guy. Let's see if Skitter remembers this guy. Nope. No recollection. Does not ring bells up until several shapes come kind of spitting out of the crystal next to you, and roll reflex saves. 2 reflex saves.
Okay, so
Bird.
2. Oh, just him?
Oh, just bird.
Uh-huh. Okay. So you dodge the first, and then the second smacks you straight in the face.
Oh my god.
The next kind of lands somewhere over here. So you recognize this guy as the Tablemancer. Back for
no,
round
him?
3.
No.
You
God
left him
damn it.
behind to die due to the
He was dead. We didn't leave him behind.
No,
to
he was
die.
regenerating. You just had the bit of him that was
God.
regenerating.
Wait,
Damn it.
didn't Drez steal part of his body?
He did, but he didn't check to see if he still had it when he got brought into the elemental plane of Earth.
Oh.
He had made his escape out of the bag
Why won't you just die?
he had escaped out of the bag when you were dead, and then a dragon.
Alrighty.
He had ample time to get away, and then get sucked up into the whirling vortex of doom that opened, a couple 100 feet above him. Anyway, so a couple of things happen. One, almost immediately, the entire bridge area, wall behind you, and door erupts in jagged-looking crystals.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
You just got spike growth. And Bird, you take 7 damage as the table hits you in the face.
Okay.
Spike growth.
Yeah.
So it's the same stuff that Drez puts down?
Yes.
It's a long bridge.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is a long-ass bridge.
It is a long bridge. And he's got you right where he wants you, and he learned your tricks.
Oh, no. God.
Joke's on him. I've got new tricks.
All right, everybody roll for initiative.
Okay.
This will probably be a fight that transcends the episode. Skitter's not even
That's
aware
fine.
shit happened.
Wow.
Oh no.
Skidder misses.
I also rolled a nat one.
Okay.
Well,
Did they
that's
just
interesting.
fall when the spikes come, or?
No, you're aware. You're just wildly flat-footed.
It's hard to miss a giant crystal nightmare situation happening. But we tried.
You succeeded.
Okay. I'm just gonna have the tables act on his turn to lessen confusion. Okay. So, Alarin. Alarin, it is your turn.
What to do?
Does he still have the melted knife in him? No, they left that in the shards of his body downstairs.
Yeah, it probably all broke apart, essentially. Yeah, so he probably doesn't have any metal on him. We're already in combat. I want to cast this spell, but I'm afraid that...
This guy's our Seymour.
He is your Seymour Guado.
Yeah, he is.
He is here to take you away, Drez, and marry
And
you
he
in front of
summons
the
tables.
Oh no.
What was it? The faith? So that he can become your monster bride and sacrifice you to the unending horrors in the sky so he can take their place. It's weirdly perfect if you really stretch it out a bunch.
Okay. Yeah. Can't use heat metal. Shatter wouldn't be good because we already have so many people on the bridge. Though it could get rid of the crystal, now that I think about it. Yeah, that would be nice. Let me see what its range is. A 10-foot sphere centered at a point.
20 feet. You can clear 4 squares of crystal per shatter.
Okay. Let me... Wait, why can't I zoom in? There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, Skitter's in the way. I would like to clear everything directly in front of us, but that wouldn't be good.
Skitter could probably dodge it. It's a reflex save, yes?
Reflex?
Is it not?
Shatter is... Constitution.
Oh.
Is he a lich?
Who? The
Tablemancer?
The Tablemancer?
Tablemancer?
I think he was just really good at shaping wood, but now he's possessed by whatever the
roll
necrotic
a nature check.
crystal thing is.
Let's learn things. There you are. Fuck.
Okay. Yeah, you do not know what he is.
Okay, I'm gonna... So, fog has a range of 120 feet when it comes to casting. So... it's another concentration spell, isn't it? Oh, well. I'm going to fog this zone so that he can't see what's going on.
Okay.
Proof.
Okay, so just fog shows up there.
Yep.
These fucking tables.
I mean, they're not actually tables. They're chunks of animated crystal that are coming after you now.
Now, do they have minds of
But
their own?
I already
or
had an asset.
Are they
so,
puppets?
Are they...
Can they be tables?
Yeah, fine, they're tables.
Yes. Yeah.
They are chunks of animated crystal that look almost like tables, except for the fact that they were grown naturally, unnaturally, magically from, you know, the crystal around him, as opposed to, you know, lovingly crafted by some kind of
They can be petrified
carpenter.
wood.
Yeah.
This campaign's turning into the Banjo-Kazooie follow-up we were all hoping for.
The grimdark version.
Dimitri just starts going like, do.
Don't tempt me.
Oh my god.
My
You will
character
come
be
ac-
Oh my
la,
God.
la, la, la,
If I remember,
la,
I will add a
Oh,
one
God.
Banjo-Kazooie NPC to this,
What would
and he will only respond to Banjo-Kazooieisms.
what
my
would Skitter
God,
sound
okay.
like Banjo-Kazooie style?
Okay.
It's pretty much perfect.
Dress.
Yeah, what's
What's
dresses?
yours?
They already made the character out of me. I'm the protagonist of the shitty sequel.
Yuka.
Oh.
Laylee.
Yeah.
Yuka.
Oh.
Oh fuck, Laylee. She's so annoying.
I know.
By the way, if you search Yuka, you just get a bunch of female versions drawings, and that's weird.
Huh.
You do not have to scroll down very
I
far
think
at
it's
all.
people actually yelled at us the first episode we released because they thought that the genders were reversed. And
Oh, yeah, there's female Yuka. Huh.
everyone
Wait,
thought
what am I
that
looking for? I don't know.
everyone thought that the chameleon was going to be the girl and that the bat was going to be male, but then it ended up being the opposite.
Huh. Okay. I'm trying
Internet.
to decide what this guy is going to do. So he is going to...
So the tables are sentient and can control themselves.
They're sentient enough. They're like summoned creatures.
Okay.
Yeah, for conjure animals and stuff like that, like you don't physically control them at all times via like perfect mind control.
Okay.
But you do have to maintain concentration.
Oops.
Concentration, 64, no repeats or hesitation. I don't even remember what that game was supposed to be.
Okay.
This has been a weird session. I'm sitting here closing tabs for Jack Nicholson, Yuka, and DuckTales.
So...
And
my
pregnant
research of the
Elsa in
dimension
Godzilla.
Oh.
and my dimensions of the my research of the dimensions of a wine cask in D&D versus the circumference of a bag of holding.
Okay, what's that circle for?
give me a second. Trying to figure out the duration on this thing. Oh, okay. So this is actually not a sustain. This is just a single cast, which is good. So out of the void up above you guys, kind of not clouds form, but like a mass of crystal chunks come raining down upon you all. Everybody needs to make a dex save.
Ah,
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
that's no
Oh,
good.
no. That's not good.
Okay.
Why is that save correct, by the way?
These character sheets are full of bullshit.
It's weird.
Okay. So,
Wow, these are
this is bad. Yeah.
iffy saves.
Okay. Never mind. So you all take 14 damage as you're hit by
Yeah.
falling chunks of... Oh yeah, I need to make one more dex save. Okay, yeah, the table gets... the table next near you guys gets just pummeled and shatters.
Does all the crystal shatter on the walkway?
Yeah, actually, you guys are all now standing in a safe zone.
Oh, nice.
as it all shatters. The area leading up to the guy is still pretty crystally. But so you all take 14 damage.
Ouch.
Oh, so the spike floor went away?
Yes.
Well, crystal and crystal contact.
Yeah, so I
Kaboom.
think I'm going to have it since we kind of ham-fisted the rules so that spike growth is not a channel, or not a concentration spell.
Concentration.
It permanently affects it, and so if you do any kind of environmental effect or like large area bludgeoning damage or stuff, it just breaks it all.
Oh, I forgot we talked about that. I just went back to treating it like a concentration spell.
Nope. It is not a concentration spell because at this point we've gone this far without it being one, so I'd rather be consistent than right.
Fair point.
Does that mean
I would rather be consistent than right too.
Suggestion, back inside.
It is your guys' turn. You all have an action before he has another action.
Oh, okay. Well, now I can't even see him. How did he know where to cast that?
He knew where you were.
That's true.
AoEs
If
do not take precision.
If I attempt to run away, I'll get an attack of. I'll be hit with an attack of opportunity.
Well, you know that thing has less than 14 health.
True. Plus, what I can do. I have an idea.
What?
What are we laughing
Oh
about?
no, I just had a tactical idea for Dimitri that I'm not going to say because I'm the DM.
Does it grab the table and hold it overhead like an umbrella for the spikes?
No, but that's amusing, but potentially
No.
dangerous because it could table leg him a bunch.
Okay, so I'm gonna. that's 30, right?
Oh, you're going deeper inside. Okay.
Well, this is on safe
You're
ground.
not the boss of us now, and they're not so big.
There's such nice raining spikes protection in the form
Okay.
of a building.
I'm going to cast.
Oh wait, no, the roof was taken out in that room, huh?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. That's detail from 3 hours ago, basically.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to cast Shatter where he is standing.
Okay. So where the druid is standing?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I mean, if he can cast that AoE.
Instead of doing that, you can always just draw a square
Oh, sorry.
instead of these like awful squiggle boffin nonsense. Okay, so you're doing shatter where he is, yeah?
Okay. Well, actually, it's a sphere. What am I saying? Okay, so it's a
If-
10-foot sphere centered at a point that must make a Constitution savings throw. So that's it.
10-foot sphere.
But
Diameter or radius? These are important.
radius.
Oh, well then it's twice as big.
Yeah.
See,
That would
when
have
you
been
say
bigger because
10 foot...
otherwise I would have had to have like very precise aim to get that.
Okay, so you're centering it on him.
Yeah.
There, probably?
Yeah, though I thought I was going to move over a little bit more so that he was like at the back end of it.
Okay. So you blast that area. Actually, give me roll a die 4.
Okay.
Okay. So you actually miss. You still get him, but you instead blast the area behind him.
Okay.
Because you're trying to shoot blind with an AoE.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she's shooting through her own fog, isn't
Yeah.
she?
I
So-
am, and I thought that he wasn't going to be able to get us with the AoE, so I'm like, I can try my AoE through the fog.
He had a really big AoE.
Yeah,
He
had
had
a
a really big AoE.
much
Mine's so much
larger.
smaller, it probably shouldn't have even hit him at all.
Yes.
Okay. So he has to make a Constitution save or take 3d8 thunder damage.
Okay. He succeeds.
Okay, then he takes half that amount.
Okay.
Oops, I accidentally rolled. Okay, so 4.
13, 16. So you'd take 8.
Yep.
Okay,
I
you
should
hear...
just
Wait,
roll.
what's the turn order? What's this turn order? I'm confused.
Yeah, so technically Shell goes after Skitter and Udrez. So if you want to do something first.
Oh,
Yeah, because the thing
Huh.
is you all get your actions before him. She just liberally took hers kind of before, even though she'd technically be at the
I was at the top, so I thought it was mine.
He gets disadvantage. He does not succeed. Okay.
Disadvantage?
How does he get disadvantage?
He's made out of crystal.
Oh, right, because he is a non-magical object. A creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage.
Yep, well, you shattered him.
Yay.
Okay.
That's why you shatter.
Skitter is...
Oh, no.
Oh boy.
What is
Bye,
he-
Skitter.
What is he doing?
What?
So
What
Skitter,
does this mean?
Skitter, not wanting to deal with the spikes along the way, falls off the bridge.
Oh, no. Oh, Skitter.
You hear a thud followed by an, I'm okay.
Did he fall
Yeah,
off?
he fell off.
Or did he hold
is
on?
down. He is
At least-
down below.
At least he landed on nice
Oh.
soft grass as opposed to
Oh, that's-
extremely hard death crystal.
Yeah, that's
he
true.
was-
That second roll is him landing.
yeah, the acrobatics check to avoid fall damage. Because that was
So he probably
a lot.
tripped off the bridge and then landed nimbly like a cat.
Yeah.
It's okay,
Whoops.
Skitter. We'll try to hold him off as long as we can.
I'll be up in a little while.
Okay.
For all we know, he can just run up walls by now.
I do have
Spider
those
climb's
ropes.
one of the options for Arcane Trickster, isn't it?
It is a spell he can cast, but he went mostly illusion. And like
I
identification.
had a grappling
stuff.
hook until bad things happened to me.
Your grappling hook
I think
is
it's still-
actually still there.
It's
It's
still hanging from the top of the tower in where the crystal is.
Yeah. If you roll a perception check, you might be able to see it.
Let's do that. Why not?
No,
Wow.
you don't see it. Anyway,
I can't see my house from here.
so Dimitri, technically it's your turn.
All right. I rub hands together, and then I attempt to grab a table and throw it off bridge.
Okay. Roll. That's a grapple check, so make an athletics check, not a strength
Oh,
save, unless they're the same.
what is it? Athletics? Okay.
Yeah.
He's going for a discus
Yeah.
medal.
Okay.
Oh, even better.
So you grab it, and then make one more.
Athletics?
Yep.
Frisbee time.
Okay.
Yes!
So you pick up the table, spin around, carefully avoiding Alarin as she is standing actually directly behind you, more or less, and you frisbee the thing off into the sunset. Or, like, kind of 20 feet away and then onto the roof of the small building below you. It shatters
All right.
satisfyingly.
Hell yeah, it does. I would, at this point, run directly forward, but there's still an ass load
Oh,
of
yeah.
spikes
No,
between us.
it
Okay,
looks
isn't
like somebody decided to give this bridge frosted tips and then liberally apply the hair cement.
Mhm.
Is bad.
I can give you use for a delayed action.
I mean, at this point, that was my action.
You guys are all kind of taking turns simultaneously, so if you want to do combo moves,
Okay.
you
Yeah.
can.
So I'm heading forward, and I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on the spikes. Fuck.
Oh no!
Okay. They
They grow spikelier.
yeah, they grow spikelier. You've managed to enchant the spikes. Congratulations.
Can I have control over the table?
That is not a cheap
Yes,
spell.
sure.
Wait, but I thought you threw it off and broke it.
Well,
That's what I'm going to do.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Thanks. That's all I needed.
Okay, and Alarn did that. Okay, Drez.
I still have a move, but I guess I'm just going to be
Son
like,
of a bitch.
I'm going to use my move to just stare down Therese.
Okay.
I think if you turn away from him, you might get disadvantage.
Wait. I'm actually just going to, I will actually use my move to go back, like, to the edge of the safe zone.
Okay, Alarin, make a reflex save.
Wait, it's raining down again?
No.
Okay.
Is the table gonna like boomerang back
There's
around?
kind of like a whee noise or something like that, and a beam of energy just kind of shoots through the fog.
Okay, so this is a dex, right?
Yeah. Okay, so you dodge out of the way. You still take... you still take 7 damage.
Ouch.
And... 2 more tables kind of skitter out of the fog at you. Actually, no, they don't. They don't make it.
Son of a bitch.
More or less, 2 tables kind of like make it out of the crystals.
Damn it.
And,
Then they fall
like,
apart.
Yeah, fall apart. I'm gonna keep them out here. They just kind of
Are they
crumble
just
to
dying
dust.
in the spikes?
Yeah, they can't make it across the spikes.
The spikes are now scarier than ever.
Yeah, no, they are bad. All right, Dimitri, it's your turn.
Already? Oh shit.
Yeah, he takes short turns.
Okay. I guess I'm going to use my turn to lay on hands myself.
Okay.
Which, I'm just gonna expend all of my entire pool. That puts you back up to full health.
Okay.
That ends it.
Let's see. Skitter, not having to worry about spikes or anything, moves 6. Like up here-ish. Completely undetected.
Oh, wow.
Well, you can make a double move and climbs freely. All right, Drez, it's your turn.
I can't make it worse, right?
Probably not.
All right. Well, let's try something that I can't screw up at, hopefully. Hopefully. Let's make eagles.
Oh my god.
All right.
I have a
see.
question, Drez. Or
What's that?
Lauren. Oh, that was a YouTube video that started playing. Do either of you have access to the jump spell?
Nope.
Okay.
I have
He is a living jump spell.
shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
No,
has
Drez
shoes.
permanently has jump applied to him at all times.
You could probably, like, reach Jack Nicholson over
He has
there.
never tried it, but he absolutely can clear that in one jump.
Why would I want to touch him?
Give me the shoes.
What?
To leap tall
Give me the Air
buildings in a
Jordans, I'll
single
jump.
We all
bound.
know that's an insane request and would never happen.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember the challenge rating of these things real quick.
You summon, I think they're both CR1. You summon 2.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember summoning 2 before, yeah.
Ooh, CR1. Wow, what a... That's threatening.
They go up very slowly. Like, they have tiers for, like, quarter challenge rating and half challenge rating. It's a weird system. Let's see. So, I can summon them... God damn it. 60 feet. I can just put them over there. Do they get a turn right now?
Yeah, they get a turn immediately after yours.
Oh, you're supposed to roll their initiative, apparently.
Just to have them, we'll do divinity logic. They take their turn immediately after you.
Okay. Do you want to, like, I don't know, give us
let me
2 of any icon? Like, I guess the Kenku
yeah, the
The
Kenku
icon,
Kenku
icons
icons
are
are the
perfect.
eagles.
because we already have birds.
Let's see. God, these are way back. Before I even had icons for you schmucks. Are you flanking him? Here, I'll give you control over them, and you can just put them wherever you want.
I love the Kenku voice.
Wasn't it, like, just shrieking?
Yes.
Yeah, let's cover him in Kenku.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just
Oh, how did it end up there? Weird. Okay, so...
no
gonna
matter what,
imagine.
the Eagles
Typing
are
out.
going to be the
Pecking
last
at 'em.
action of this episode. My voice is dying.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I mean, you
It
heard.
was dying earlier, too.
Yeah, I woke up this morning and I was like, "Hi, Shell."
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wait, don't talk.
Why are you
need to
having
get drank.
laryngitis?
I mean, it's fall, so that's part of it, and also I've just been
Oh, fair
recording a
point.
ton.
Fair point.
Until you just drop at some point.
This is true.
Let's see. So this should be the attack rolls of one of them. So first is a chance to hit, then is attack damage, and then hit, then damage.
Okay.
Which seems like I think it seems like none of those would hit.
Yeah. None of those
12 and
even
12.
come close to connecting.
Second eagle, 19, 23. Oh. So there's 6 and 5 damage.
Okay. So, yep, you managed to rake him. There's kind of this awful nail on a chalkboard noise.
Aww.
Yeah.
No, they do sound like Kenku.
Okay.
Unexpected ways.
Alarin, what did you have planned?
I need to cast something else with concentration to get rid of this fog. We need to be able to see what we're doing.
You're allowed to just get rid of concentration spells whenever you want
can just,
to, I think.
Yeah, oh yeah, you can just be...
I don't think you need to substitute
Nope.
them. You just stop concentrating. Like, it takes effort to maintain a concentration spell.
Yeah, that was a mistake. I'm gonna take that out.
That'd be really awkward if, like, there was, like, an IT support for, like, Storm, and Storm had to, like, cast a lightning bolt to stop whatever effect she's made.
Yeah, that'd be bad. Yeah, unfortunately, casting fear isn't gonna work. I'm just gonna have to try polymorph.
Okay.
I'm going to
On him?
Yes, I'm gonna try to make him into a mouse, and he has to have a wisdom save, and he has to save it, stay in that form until he drops to 0 hit points or dies. It can be any beast.
In which case he will then. In which case he'll just go back to his original form at the same hit point count.
Mm-hmm.
You have disadvantage because you're trying to polymorph an enemy, though, right?
It just says a
no.
creature within range.
No, polymorph is an offensive spell. It succeeds automatically if you're using it on somebody that wants it.
Oh, I understand. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, they have to make a wisdom save.
But I will use cutting words on that.
Okay. Roll your cutting words.
All right.
Nope.
It only takes 2 off.
It fizzles.
The spell fizzles?
Yeah, I mean, he succeeds handily.
Ah. I suppose I should expect that from a wizard. Oh, not a wizard, a druid.
Okay. And then
We do specialize specifically in wisdom.
Yeah.
his action is going to cast... He looks at your eagles, which are harrying him, and he summons... I don't have assets for this, but he summons 5 nightmare bees.
Why don't you just bring out the skulls?
Yeah, I was going to bring out the skulls if I could find them. There they are.
This guy's just gonna kick our ass.
So now that I can see him with plain line of sight, he's clearly not plant at all, is he?
No.
Anymore.
Mm-mm.
Because he used to be like a tree man, wasn't
he is the picture of petrified wood.
Well, you could use your, like, lightning bolt or tons of stuff on him, probably. Except
Yeah.
you don't want to...
I just had such a specific advantage against him being a tree man.
Yep. And that is going to be it for this episode. Cliffhanger boss fight.
No.
Womp, womp, womp. There's skeleton floaty skulls everywhere and also birds and look symmetrical.
They more look like weird twisted bees, but I don't want to draw a bee just for one boss fight. Let's see, 4 turns to 5. I read the spell description. It's 5 up to 10. What is the spell?
Is this for the spike growth or something else?
No. The spell is it's a druid spell. I'm effectively taking his regular druid spells and then making them nightmare-y. So he casts Giant Insect. You transform up to 10 centipedes, 3 spiders, 5 wasps, or 1 scorpion within range into giant versions of their natural forms
Wait,
for the
He
duration.
had
There were
wasps on
wasps
hand.
around?
He may or may not have these. He had these on hand, but then they
Gross.
too got warped in horror.
But we
and then
destroyed
stuff.
him. How did he get more?
You killed him. You never looted his body.
Uh,
You looted his body. You never looted his stuff.
You have to be really specific about
Yeah.
that one.
Mm-hmm.
I literally picked up part of his body and left with it.
The weird shit that happens over the course of this campaign is kind of magic.
If he was a tree man, I was going to introduce him to my namesake.
White Claw? Or Tree Token?
It's not my name. My name is not Tree Token.
I could have fooled me to this Tree Token.
Round 3 against the Tablemancer, but this time he's recolored and therefore more powerful, probably. Will they survive the encounter or throw themselves off the bridge to save their own skins? Well, find out next time on Dungeons & Dragons: Grave of Man.